Your friendly neighborhood YouTuber is rated PG-13. Parental advisory, explicit content. Viewer discretion is advised. Oh yeah, Vandalizer? You see this weapon right here? You see this weapon? Huh? Stab you! Stab you, son of a bitch! Don't you ever change my Netflix password, you son of a bitch! Hey, what's up everyone? Here we are, back at it again. It's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber, and dude, we got a classic right here. If you guys been enjoying my Spawn reviews, give me a likes, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't, don't give me a dislike. If you do, then just punch yourself in the face. So we have this classic right here. A few of you guys been asking, hey, when am I gonna be reviewing Viking Spawn? I've had this guy in my collection for a very long time. I've been kind of waiting for the right time to review this guy. It's been a while since I've had this guy in my collection, and now I decided to do a review of him. I actually have the Viking Spawn loose, but here he is in box right here. Or package, whatever, however you look at it, I don't know. Okay, so here are all the other figures that you can get from this wave. I've probably reviewed most of them. I'm not going to bother going through the figures that I've reviewed. Okay, before we start, I'm going to do a little bit of a clarification. If you guys want to see my last review of Skull Splitter right here. His name is Skull Splitter. I thought his name was Skull Buster. I actually like Skull Buster better, but for those who corrected me in the comments of this figure, my last review, thanks, Skull Splitter. I don't know why. Skull Buster, same thing. He's not busting skulls, he's splitting skulls. And another one of you guys, my last review before him of Lord of Darkness, one of you guys said, oh, the horns are bothering me, man. You gotta face them forward. I had him facing this way, and it was bothering some of you guys because it wasn't movie accurate. It's been a while since I've seen Legend, and I forget that his horns face forward. Which, he does look nice, but I kind of do like him this way. But that's the point of having articulated horns, is you can face them any which way. So to the individual who couldn't face the fact that I had the horns wrong, I have my apologies, guy. And all to the Legend fans as well. There's the Lord of Darkness with his horns faced properly, like so, to make you guys happy. And stay tuned, which I'm going to do some comparisons of the Viking Spawn with not only these figures, but a few other figures from, possibly from this wave. And man, this is such a glorious, cheesy, amazing wave. So, before we review this figure, I'm going to do a read-up on this guy because I have a story of the Viking Spawn for those who are not familiar. If you don't care to hear me read, you can always fast forward. So here is the story of Viking Spawn. Thousands of years ago, when this spawn inhabited the earth, the world was a very unruly place to live, where hordes of evil invaders battled for control of the land. This spawn, a heroic warrior, was forced to be as tough and ruthless as his opponents, and was often misinterpreted as an evil gladiator by those he was trying to help. Viking Spawn's costume protects him from both the elements of nature and his fierce enemies. I actually read that with no flaws. Wow. Give myself a pat on the back. Alright guys, so let's rip it open. Let's rip it open. As you can see, it's already somewhat open. So, why does this have tape on here? Actually, I think it might have been open and somebody tried to tape it up. Ha! I got you. I got you. And of course, I don't have my knife with me. I never seem to have my knife with me when I'm doing these reviews to cut this open, because I feel like I don't need a knife most of the time, but when you're opening a package, yeah, you need a knife. Right. Alright, so let's take out Viking Spawn. There's his weapons. We'll take a look at Viking Spawn first, and then we'll take a look at his accessories. So let's put that off to the side. I love the description that they give us. Axe chopping arm action. That's the stuff that they used to give us back in the 90s. And for those who are curious about the year in which this guy came out, he came out in 96. So 1996. So let's put that off to the side for now. Whoops, my bad. And let's take a look at this Viking Spawn, dude. Wow. Wow. Dude. Wow. Let me get my camera, my light. There we go. Wow, dude. Just wow. Man, I just love the cheesiness to this guy. And look, his cape. This piece of rubber is so freaking heavy, dude. They glued it to his shoulder. You can see the glue right there on his shoulder. So if this ever would fall off, you just glue it on back onto his shoulder. Look at this cape, man. Actually, I don't even know if it's a cape. It kind of looks like some kind of fur from some dead animal. But it's freaking heavy. But it acts like a third leg, so he has no problem standing at all. Alright. Let's check out the detail of this Viking Spawn. Not too bad, man. Not too bad. For a 90s action figure, not too bad at all. Spawn's giant foot. There's the back of him if you guys are curious to know the back, see the back of him. So let's check out his articulation, or the lack thereof. Head swivel is probably going to be non-existent, being that, well, it can turn, but because of his beard and because of his armor, his head is not really going anywhere. Arms, I feel like they're about to pop off. Well, but that's the chomping arm right there. Shoo. That's what he's supposed to do. And then he has this arm right here. Does he have any swivel? No, he doesn't have nothing. Look, oh, actually he does. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. It just has to be moved, because it hasn't been moved in over 20 years. Wrist swivel. And then legs move in and out, but you got to be careful because this piece right here looks like it's about to pop off. Yeah, it looks like it's about to pop off. His legs can move back and forth like so. No knee bend, no ankle articulation at all. This was the standard articulation from the 90s. With that being said, let's take a look at his accessories. So he does come with this magnificent looking helmet, horn helmet, which goes onto the top of his head like so. It's not going to sit there all that great. Or, yeah, you can wear it as a helmet. There you go. Actually, yeah, I like it like that. You don't have to really cover up his face. If you don't want to, you can just kind of leave it like that. Dude. Alright, so there was his helmet. Let's take a look at some of his accessories. So he does come with a bunch of weaponry. His spear, we've seen this in countless Spawn figures, especially from the Viking Age and the Dark Ages. Comes with the axe, and then it comes with this awesome looking blade. I was going to say sword, but it's not really a sword, and it's not really a knife. Nice, guys. So, let's put some weapons in his hands. What do you guys think? The axe, let's put the axe into this hand right here. Let's see how well it goes into his hand, shall we? Yeah, it doesn't hold that well. Let's see the spear. Does the spear hold? Yeah, it doesn't hold. It goes right through. Let's check out his knife. Yeah. Yeah, no. Let's check out this hand. Yeah, see this? He doesn't really hold it that well, man. It goes right through his hand. And he doesn't hold it. He can't really hold it. Okay. The spear, I'm guessing it would probably be the same with every weapon. Yeah, that kind of sucks. He doesn't grip it all that well. It just goes right through his hand. And this hand right here. Well, here's the jabbing thing that you're going to get. I actually like him with this knife right here. He looks good holding that. Let's put the axe into his hand. I mean, if you want, you can kind of put it like right there on his boot, so where he's kind of holding it half staff. What do you guys think? I don't really know what to make of this guy, man. He is kind of, dude. I think the heaviest part of his body is this freaking cape right here, dude. Oh shit! He threw it. He threw his javel. Let's try that one again. No. Okay, I mean, not bad, guys. I mean, not bad for a 90s figure. I do like the accessories. I do like the way he looks. Is it the best? Let's do some comparisons, being that we got this masterpiece right here. Skull Splitter. Skull Buster. And yeah, man, he looks so freaking small compared to Skull Splitter. I just want to say Skull Buster. Can I say Skull Buster? Can't you guys just allow me to say Skull Buster? Even though that's not his name. I just love the name Skull Buster. But his name is Skull Splitter. Skull Splitter. Splitter. He is so small, man, compared to Skull Splitter. Let's do some measurements on him. So Viking Spawn stands at 6 inches. And then I measured this guy when I did a review, but the measurements elude me at the moment. So he stands about 7.5 inches. I think when I measured him, I think he was at 7 3/4. So he was just a little under 8 inches. But now he's like at 7.5 inches. Did he get shorter since the last time I reviewed him? Dude. I mean, yeah, he would go really well in your medieval collection. Yeah, he would fit very well in there. So here he is next to Lord of Darkness right here. Not too bad. I mean, he has kind of a toyish aspect, and also they tried to make him look as realistic as possible. But he's not bad. He's not bad at all. Let's put him in context, and let's put him with some other figures from this lineup, so this way we can get a better idea of how he actually would look in the series lineup for a better context, I guess. Alright guys, so here is some of the figures in this series. This is series 5 right here. So these are some of the figures that I've reviewed. In Viking Spawn, he doesn't really fit into the whole Viking format because series 5 was kind of a mixture of a lot of things. So here is series 5 right here. I don't have the trimmer to. He's a horrible figure. You know, maybe because I had him loose, maybe I felt that way about him. But that, I don't really recommend him. I mean, if you're a Spawn collector, you're probably going to pick him up, so you're not going to listen to me anyways. The Widowmaker is a figure I don't have, never reviewed. I don't know if I'm ever going to pick her up. This Nuclear Spawn is really awesome. I do have him in my collection. And then these two figures right here of the Vandalizer and of Overkill 2 is in this series, series 5. So yeah, I mean, in context with this series, yeah, it does make more sense. Not so much with Overkill 2, but with Vandalizer. Yeah, next to Vandalizer right here, this character definitely makes a lot more sense. And if you guys didn't see any reviews of any of these figures, I did reviews of all these figures. But yeah, I think putting him next to Vandalizer right here makes a lot of sense because look, I mean, they have a similar look, they have a similar detail. Everything, the muscular structure, the sculpture, the type of plastic that they use, it just makes the most sense. You know, if you were gonna put Viking Spawn in your collection, putting him next to this guy right here, Vandalizer, just kind of puts this Viking Spawn in context. If you were to put him next to Skullbuster, yeah, it would probably work, but Skullbuster looks much, or excuse me, Skull Splitter. Damn you, man, you fucking idiot. Skull Splitter, it probably will look better next to Medieval Spawn and Blood Axe. So, okay, guys, so let me give you my rating of this Viking Spawn. I mean, he's not too bad. He's not too bad. I mean, for his time, I'm sure he was awesome. In 96, I'm pretty sure he was pretty cool looking. I mean, he's not bad. He's not bad. I'm not hating on him. I actually do like him. I do like the cheesiness to him, and I do like the overall detail of him, especially being that it's a 90s figure from 96, man. So he's not too bad. The weaponry is really nice. The arm, I don't think makes any sense. I mean, I guess for a javel, you can stab people. So the axe is nice. The weaponry is good. I mean, the figure overall is really nice. I mean, I can't complain. It's pretty well detailed for a 90s figure. So, I mean, I don't think you can do much more with a Viking figure from the 90s than this right here. So let me give you my rating, guys. I'm going to be very, very generous, and I am going to give him a solid 7. A 7 out of 10. I think he's really nice, man. The head sculpt, the face sculpt, the details, it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. And the helmet, too. The helmet adds a nice little touch. Not too bad, guys. I cannot complain. I cannot complain. I actually do like this figure. And him standing next to Vandalizer, I think, is an awesome touch. So, this is where they're going to go. This is him and his buddy right here, taking on the universe, even though Vandalizer is a bad guy. So, I think he's a bad guy. Don't quote me on that one. No one of you guys in the comments going to be like, no, your friendly neighborhood YouTuber, he's not a bad guy, you fucking idiot. Okay, so we'll leave it at that, guys. A solid 7 from your friendly neighborhood YouTuber. Viking Spawn is at a solid 7. I do recommend him if you're a Spawn collector. If you do love these 90s, classic 90 figures, yeah, then you probably would like this guy. Alright, man, we'll go ahead and leave it at that. If you like this little review, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to receive more cool epic reviews like that. Hats off to you, Viking Spawn. And there you guys have it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next review. Bye!